Hey everyone. Today I didn't really want to speak because I'm kind of tired. I've been tired the whole day. I didn't sleep well yesterday, but that's besides the point. Today I wanted to talk about maybe a short one, but the difference between religion and faith. Mm. And I want to bring the definition of faith into something that's more, you can say secular, but rational. Rational, maybe a good word. But faith is associated with religion, with believing in a religion, going the extra step to believing a religion. So let's distinguish these two definitions. First, I believe religion is the actual structure of whatever you a structured belief system. I think that's a good way to put it. So that'd be Christianity, Judaism, Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam. All these are structured belief systems. So what's nice about religion is that they are structured. So you don't have to necessarily create the structure in of themselves. One negative of it is they're structured and they tell you exactly what to think. So you don't have to think at all, which is not the best if we're trying to think of our lives in a continuous path to growth. That means change. That means being thinking for yourself, reflecting, and some parts of religion may stifle that. Doesn't mean that it will, but it might. So that's what I would say. Religion is a system of belief, of structured beliefs. Faith, I want. Let me try to wrap my head around it and put it into coherent words. We often believe faith as in faith in a God. So if you're talking about Christianity and someone asked you, do you have faith? Mainly what they're asking is, do you believe in Big G God? I think you would say that for other religions as well. Are you of faith? Do you believe in this system? But I want to broaden this definition of faith uh, because I think it has uh, a wrong connotation or a connotation that doesn't give it credit in the Western society, which is related specifically to religion. Uh, but we often say, do you have faith in me? Do you believe in me? Do you have faith? And I think the difference between belief and faith would be the intensity. One of them I would say is the intensity of it brought by its connection to your belief system and your experiences and the essence of who you are. A belief can be something I believe yesterday, but now believe differently. It's constantly changing or solidifying, even. But faith, faith seems to be something that is brought upon by year, months, years, or even a lifetime of experiences, perspective, thought, reflection, and understanding in this world. to bridge the gap between being something of a leap of faith to a step of faith. Um, Actually, I think faith is just something that is, so you have belief and you have faith. Belief is something a little weaker. I think faith is intense. It's not necessarily the should be related to with religion, but it often is you because religion is very intense. The connection between a person and their religion is often quite intense. So that's why I think that faith is so interconnected with uh, religion. But that's not to say that you can't have faith in something else. You can't, you might have faith in someone close to you that you believe, but more importantly, you have faith that they will help you in your uh, deepest tragedies, deepest sadnesses, deepest griefs. And I think if you say something like faith, then you have to not justify, but be careful with how you use the word of faith. Because a lot of times you have the leap of faith, right? Right? So, leap of faith, it being something that, well, oh wow, there's a sticker behind this and I didn't even realize on my watch. I'm going to take it off now. That's a little awkward. But, and I think you guys, if you watch this far, you understand that I'm thinking through these ideas. I don't necessarily have the answers, but it's something I want to think about and get to a better understanding through speech. So I think faith. You often hear the expression leap of faith, and I think faith then, so usually they use that expression and I'm thinking because faith is just so intense. So, and a lot of times people uh, say they have faith in something because in between in the decision to leap an actual leap is the evidence, or no, if we're going through this metaphor, so leaping across a chasm, let's just say that, something like that, leap, you have a leap of faith. The chasm width is the mystery behind it. It's the unknown. So that's why it's deeply connected with religion, because at the end of the day, we know for certain that this is happening. Granted, most of life, there's not much certainty to it as well. The only real tool we have to help give us some certainty, not even some, just a better approximation of reality is science. We know the world is round because of all the scientists that helped us understand it, understand it in the days before. Granted, yes, I'm gonna go on a tangent. Granted, that is, I'm gonna get into something weird. So let's say something like the simulation theory is correct, or something like something where the Earth was programmed, or if there's multiple universes, or like what are some of the cosmologists talking about with infinite amount of universes? Would the Earth still be flat? If you ran the simulation an infinite amount of times, there would be a possibility. Well, it's infinite, so all possibilities are true. So there would be one time at least where the world is flat. So what I'm trying to say is that if there's some kind of simulation within this, if this is a simulation, or if there's multiple universes and we say something like the Earth is round, well, not every universe, multiple universes in infinitum is going to be round. It might be flat. So our certainty that the Earth will always be round is not necessarily true. But so we can't have 100% certainty of it. I don't know about that. This has been a kind of rambling one. I know I'm a little tired today, but I guess maybe it isn't a rambling one just because faith and belief are so intertwined. And maybe I don't understand like faith as much as I think I do. One thing I do know about faith, at least in regards to religion, is and with our reality and science as well, is that these leap of faiths, the leaps of what we believe in, can be alleviated or shrank into steps of faith through the evidence and experiences we have within our life. That's why a lot of people, whenever they really dig down into the Bible and see how accurate it is, how it's considered a historical document, and how powerful of a literature it is, for them, it's a lot out of shrinking that leap of faith to something that's more of a step. It being so accurate in its historical content, I would argue not all of it, but it's a lot of it. It's the people were real. All not Sodom and Gomorrah, David and Goliath were actually real people as well. Things like that help to shorten people's belief from a leap of faith to a step of faith. And that's also in your life as well. You see that in science. What people might, so scientists a lot of times has a theory in their mind. And it's a leap of faith, but we're going to figure it out by doing experiments. And the more evidence they have to contribute to that theory, the smaller it gets, the more they can say for certain, oh, okay, it's a step of faith. I'm going to believe in this. So, yeah, I think that's it for today. I'm probably not going to do one tomorrow, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm not going to do one tomorrow. I'll do it Monday. See y'all later. Bye.